A tragedy unfolded in rural Tennessee on a fateful Friday, as an explosion at an explosives plant claimed the lives of 16 individuals, leaving an entire community reeling. The blast, which occurred at the Accurate Energetic Systems plant, sent shockwaves for miles, leaving behind a scene of devastation. This event has sparked a wave of grief and a desperate search for answers. The plant, located in McEwen, Tennessee, was reduced to a smoldering wreck of twisted metal and charred remains. The facility, which supplies explosives for the military, is now the focal point of an investigation. Authorities are meticulously combing through the debris, searching for clues to determine the cause of the explosion. Sheriff Chris Davis, visibly shaken, shared the grim reality: there were no survivors. He requested prayers for the families of the victims, highlighting the profound emotional toll the incident has taken. At a vigil held at Hurricane Chapel, Senior Pastor Tim Ferriss spoke of the community's shared grief. He noted the close-knit nature of the area, where many knew the victims and their families personally. The initial shock was giving way to deeper emotions, he observed, emphasizing the community's need for support. One local resident, Pamela Jane Brown, shared her heartbreak, recounting how a family acquaintance was injured while driving by the plant. She emphasized the importance of the community coming together in prayer. Investigators are facing a complex task. The presence of volatile explosive materials necessitates a slow and methodical approach. The scene is not like a typical accident or natural disaster. It involves dealing with the aftermath of explosions. But here's where it gets controversial. The cause of the explosion remains unknown, and the investigation could take days, weeks, or even months. The site's location in a heavily wooded area, nestled between the Tennessee River and the bustling city of Nashville, adds another layer to the story. The area is dotted with modest homes, inhabited by what one local described as good old country people. Terry Bagsby, a retired local, described the pervasive grief felt throughout the community. He knew people who worked at the plant and struggled to articulate the depth of sadness. In the wake of the tragedy, counselors were made available to grieving students. The community has a history of facing hardship, including a devastating flood a few years prior. The company, Accurate Energetic Systems, has expressed its condolences and gratitude to the first responders. The plant, which processes explosives and ammunition, has been awarded numerous military contracts, and this is the part most people miss. The explosion jolted residents from their sleep, with some describing the sensation of their homes shaking. Gentry Stover, who lives close to the plant, initially thought his house was collapsing. Tennessee Governor Bill Lee has called for prayers for the affected families. The incident has prompted reflections on workplace safety, drawing parallels to past industrial accidents such as the Mourning coal mine explosion in 1907. In 2019, Accurate Energetic Systems faced fines for safety violations. It's important to remember that in 2014, another explosion occurred at an ammunition facility in the same community, resulting in one fatality and several injuries. What do you think caused the explosion? Share your thoughts in the comments below.